Hi guys, it is snowing. You got the truck all dug out of the snowbank and we are trucking on over into the plow site. Luckily, I just moved like a couple of weeks ago. The new house is like right down the road from the plow site, so we don't have a very long drive.
I'm gonna remember that now, Sam. Who's gonna get the first call to go out plowing? Because I know who's closest. Alright guys, I'm gonna watch this video with you at the same time that you guys are watching it, but I can just tell you this night we were not prepared at all. This was probably one of the least prepared nights that we've had in a very long time, and I fully take the blame for it. I've been watching this system come in, and it was supposed to be a 1 to 3 inch clipper, and the trajectory looked like it was just gonna go north of the Twin Cities. And the ground temps were up and the daytime temperatures were up, so whatever fell probably should have melted, but everything just changed on a dime. It smacked us. The temperatures fluctuated at this completely bizarre in-between temp state where it was kind of water and slush and then instantly froze solid into chunks of ice. It was a very difficult storm to predict, and it caught us by surprise. And you're gonna see, hopefully Danny includes this, all of the shenanigans that go on.
Second plow of the year, and this one's turning out to be a little bit of a mess. Like I said, first we were having problems getting the back plows on. Now the sledge, the cheap Chinese loader, has a flat, so kind of one thing after another tonight. We'll see. Hopefully that's the extent of things that go wrong.
All right guys, it could be an interesting night. Blaine is out. He threw his back out, unfortunately, and he's got the fuel truck, so we're gonna see if we can get through it with one less guy and no fuel. Should be fun, right? First thing we got to do is disconnect the lawn care trailer and throw the snow power on. So let's get that done right now. We call this the work before the work begins. Yeah, and there was a lot of it. So on a normal snowfall, now we got to take the gate off and find a safe place. I gotta find a pine tree to hide it under. Okay, so on a normal night, snowplow night, 2 days before we're scheduled to go out, I have all the equipment moved out to the site, prepped and ready to go as if we're gonna plow that evening. Okay, don't tell them not to move.
Don't move! Because your collar's got the hole in it that's got to line up with the shaft.
This was a cluster.
Holler at me when we get lined up. Here!
I hate trying to do this in the cold and snow.
You're pounding forward, and then that can't come forward. There we go. Now pound that other piece. There we go.
My snow power is twisted too. The frame is slightly twisted. Imagine that from hitting stuff too hard. But what I was saying is 2 days before an event, I have everything ready to go as if we're plowing that night. But then the day of the event, before we go out, all right,
I
have everybody do nothing.
Plow is dead.
Just rest.
And it won't go up high enough to get into the back of the truck. So let's get creative. It's like from inside here once.
All right, guys, that's my view.
That's what I should see. Mother Nature gave us an ice storm, so let's do the best we can. All right, Zach, I'm gonna try to lift that thing up just enough that I can back it up. Or actually, let's chain it up. Let's get a chain. Okay, paint the picture. The trail that plows all the way up, but the truck is much higher than the plow. So we're gonna lift it up with the TLB and then back the truck underneath.
And then try to get it all hooked up with the twisted frame and all. And this was not the bad part of the night. I had to go that way. Yeah, got her all the way extended out. See my head peeping out the window? And I gotta get 4 bolts lined right up. So this is what we got going on.
I think that's all ice in there.
We gotta get that pin lined up. And then that's gotta go. That's gotta go in there, but she's iced up in there, I'm gonna guess, right?
I would assume so. And yeah, she's full of ice.
All right. Even my plug is iced up.
What do you got?
I mean, it froze solid.
Screwdriver.
Okay. Well, all right, that should, I can test it to see. That should be it, Zach. That should be it. I should be able to lower it.
Other way, it's hung up on that trailer hitch. Oh crap, it fell out.
Thank you for fast forwarding this, Danny, because I don't want to relive. This is why I like to do it all in the daytime when, you know, you can see everything. You get a couple guys out there, they're not rushed, there's no pressure. And, you know, the other thing is, not only are you burning hours that you should be plowing, you're burning human energy, right? Because whatever time like you're spent laying in snow or banging on clips or doing whatever, could be a lot easier time where you're actually productive and feeling like you're getting closer toward the end goal, toward your accomplishment. So Zach's trying to, I'm inside, we got the power hooked up. I'm raising it and lowering it just to get these 2 holes to marry right into the truck. I would be lying if I said we were ready for tonight. Jake's tire is flat. I thought something was up with that skid, with the the sledge. Look at that thing. It just seems like it's sitting at an angle. I checked all the tires and they were fine. I even said to Zach, hey, is there something wrong with that thing? And we looked, but as soon as you lift the pusher up, she goes down. Yep, there's air. At least it's not off the bead. You got the adapter?
The adapter
for the air?
I'll look. I have no idea. I've never seen the adapter.
It's got to be in the door. It's supposed to be. Do you remember where the adapter is for that, Alex?
Should be in the door.
Should be in the door. This is the magic thing.
That is?
This little tiny thing. This is the Chinese to American conversion kit. Right here. It is. You're on the red light. All right, so I got to get fuel. You're going to have to go get the air compressor.
Yeah.
Fill it up.
You're going to have to go to the other building because there's no power over here.
He's going to fill it up at my house. He's going to get it from my house.
Oh,
fill it up. Fill it up here. Hopefully then we can limp it over to the other building. All right, so let's go get fuel. We got caught with our pants down. We got the tiny boat tank with us. That's all right. Next time we won't. Next time we won't. Oh crap. Hey Jake! Don't forget your Chinese to American air converter. Don't lose this. Don't lose. Seriously, I can't fill that up. It goes back in that door. All right, let's see how much snow the Dodge can push. We're gonna go, hey Tim, we're just gonna take a straight long run all the way down there and we'll see how much your Dodge can push. So let's put it in reverse scooper. And I'm gonna get on this side of you. So this is the first you guys have ever seen this, well, I don't know, Dodge,
ready when you
the
are.
Drag Pro 180Z by Boss. These trucks plow so much snow going in reverse, and the reason is they got traction. You see how those tires are now on bare pavement, not slicking and sliding? And he can use down pressure so he can just keep going. Like in reverse, hopefully in this video, you'll see where we try to pull a similar pile with the Ford. That's still going. Oh man! Look at that! And the truck is just going. That's a gram gasser, you guys. Look at that thing.
Well, that's getting to be a little bit much.
Right where it's gotta go, it made it.
I'd say that's a pretty good run.
Yeah?
Don't you think so?
I gotta see what kind of pile that.
Now, you know, it'd be interesting to see how much snow you can pull.
Not that much.
No way. Go stand by your pile.
That's a ton of snow, man. Yeah, that's a big pile.
That's because when we're pushing with this heavy wet stuff, you can get traction.
Yeah, it's wet on the bottom, fluffier on the top.
What do you? I think you're only going to get about a quarter of the way if you pull.
Oh yeah, it'll block down.
You want to try it?
Sure.
Let's try it. Let's try it. All right, you gonna wing it out? All right, let's go.
So this was in the beginning of the evening and the snow was cooperating with us. Later on, it just goes south really fast. I mean, we're talking about while we'd be moving the snow, you see it's still light and powdery right here, it would just go and convert to chunks of ice.
So wet, I wonder how it's later.
He's going for it.
It looks like less snow. It is less snow, but it's also been more compacted.
It is. It's more compacted.
Not even close, huh?
No, it's not as much. I mean, it's actually because you drove over it and the blade kind of packed it down as it went over it. It's not as fluffy as the other stuff was, but you still, I mean, we can always push more than you can pull with these things. But that's still a pretty decent amount. I'm surprised you were able to go as well as you were. All right, I'm gonna go do the other side.
Gotta get the shot, boys.
So we're setting up a camera to do a time lapse in a parking lot so you guys can see like start to finish what the process looks like. I really hope Danny put that in the video. I'm standing on the edge of the Arctic to get up there. And Sambo is in the ASV, the awesome sexy vehicle. Here we go. This is one of our lots. So the TLB's in the back, and when he's got two jobs because he doesn't have a pusher on. His job is to back drag right along the curb lines, but more importantly, because this snow is so wet at this point, his job is to come in and stack everything up because everything starts, look at the water running. Everything just starts whooshing out into the lot because we can't stack. This stuff is just, this is just nasty. So Sam's dad, Kent, is in the backhoe right there, and he's just getting it ready so that I can just come in and grab it all with the truck. Yep. There's Sam starting to push up. You got to be careful with the Arctics though. Don't slam an Arctic. Yeah, don't slam an Arctic. That's what I'm telling them right there. I'm like, we've never broke a puck on them, ever, not one, and we've done some stupid stuff with them, but guys, some guys do break pucks on them Arctics. So they've got multiple edges in the blade, and each edge contours to the lot. They scrape better than anything I've ever used, but one of the downfalls is some people are saying that they break pucks. The only next thing that you can get that's close to an Arctic is called a metal press, and it's like twice as much money. Good product, twice as much money, and in the game of snow plowing, your margins already are kind of not that great. So Kent in the TLB is stacking the snow up. And what we did first was we bulked the lot out. So we weren't worried about edges. We got dribbles, yeah, we don't care. We just wanted to bulk the lot because this material is so heavy, we needed to create drive lanes, and then we come back in and just touch everything up. Ooh, here's another cool time lapse. You guys tell me, do you like time lapses on these snowplow videos? Because to me, this is really cool to watch. Booger. That's the kitty cat with the snow tracks on, and that's Booger. I rebuilt that plow with Luke from Arctic last year. This was one of their oldest snowplows. We found this pusher in the weeds. Some guy found it and it was toasted, just done. And him and I completely rebuilt it because they claim that you can rebuild any Arctic pusher and keep using it indefinitely. This was the worst one we could find, and I wanted to see if it could actually be rebuilt to be reused, and using just stock materials and a lot of elbow grease, because the word rust weld came up a lot. We rebuilt Booger. We call it Booger because it's the nastiest, ugliest snow pusher you've ever seen. And she's running.
Uh-oh. Looks like we lost another tire. They're over there fixing one right now, and that one's down. That one's not fixable tonight, Ken. We're gonna have to pull that off, bring that rim in and get a new tire. Put your bucket down, and what we'll do is we'll get your tire off the, we'll get your tire right off the ground, right? And we'll just slide her right straight back. And then we'll, might need a new rim too. That might need a new rim. Anywhere that we can get it where it's not right in the middle. Like if you can get it right along right on the edge there, or back up in a parking spot. Just when you're backing up, put your bucket down so your weight's off the front.
But then he's got to steer with his two rear wheels.
There we
Each
go.
rear wheel has a brake. Some guys
you're gonna
aren't
steer
aware
with
of
your
that.
feet. You're gonna steer with your two brakes now. You're gonna steer with your two brakes. You got a brake on this one and a brake on that one, so just steer with your feet.
But there's also a catch that will connect the two brakes. So they're separate, but then there's a catch that'll flop over and connect them. And if you're not aware of how to, run a TLB, if you're not in that mind frame, you try to steer with them and they don't steer because you're hitting both brakes at the same time.
Yep.
Luckily, this is why we keep backup equipment.
Hey! Yep. Yep. Don't wreck it any more than we have to. God, I bet we could almost get that back on. If I felt like fixing anything more tonight, but I kind of want to plow. All right, this now puts us down.
Go fire up the black hole.
The black hole. Yeah, that one's got a low tire on it too.
Really?
Oh yeah, but we got an air compressor here. That's not a good sign.
This is all one night.
When two guys are standing outside looking at a truck, that's not a good sign. You okay?
Yeah. This is cement out here. This parking lot is cement. So look at this. He lifted his plow way back there, and it's a big block of ice stuck under him right now.
Are you actually stuck?
Oh yeah, big time. I was pushing on the blade a little bit, but I don't put too much. It's a big solid block of ice. And he's lifted up on it.
Oh my God.
This cutting edge, it's so long, that it's like there's not much space for it to sneak out of there.
I know. Yeah, you get the heavier duty one from Pride Solutions or wherever. So, all right. Well,
challenge accepted, huh?
That's why I've been pushing bass backwards most of the night, because
Can I do that with this one?
Not really. I wouldn't, because I mean, if you you can, but just be careful. Like, don't go close to any curves or something. Oh yeah, if you hit that, it's not gonna relieve.
But I can push
it doesn't have a relief. Hey, we got a skid loader here. Super stuck. You're super stuck, you say? Oh, he actually is really stuck. Look how bound up he is. All right. Right?
Good to push on the wing.
Just go bass backwards. Turn around. I'm just gonna have him put the back of his machine right up the middle of the cat and go. What do you think?
I don't know. Let's see the door on that.
Wait. You got about 2 feet. Oh, he can't see. Sam can't see. There we go. Come on. There we go.
Oh, come on.
Oh, he is stuck.
Alex's tires are all spinning. He's trying to move.
I think we need to give him a pull. I don't think a push is gonna do it. You got a chain?
On the skid trailer. I don't know whether to pull. You gotta yank him.
Look at that. Look what we're walking on. It's just pure ice.
Dude, that's like,
Yeah,
that's not snow anymore.
no, it is not.
We are converting over to ice.
Yeah, let's go grab him.
Hey, what if we put my back blade up against his back blade flush to flush? Did you try to do that?
Yeah, I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to.
You don't want to wreck your brand new one?
Really?
All right. Okay. Sam, will you back up? I'll put my snow power flush right up to him,
Okay.
and we'll see what happens.
That's like as
is
on
the
the
snow
nuts
power
as you're gonna
saving a
get.
short iron? Oh,
Right, yeah, right
sorry,
there.
Jason.
All right.
I was just kidding.
There you
Jason's
go.
the owner of short iron. Good guy.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah, don't do that.
no,
Nope.
no, bad idea. And all at once.
Yeah. Not a good plan. Nope. Real bad idea.
All right, let's go, Sam. Let's go grab a chain. We're gonna put it right on the front of his front hook. On
Just
the
give her a
side.
yank.
I'm gonna pull him that way.
Okay.
We haven't been in the sledge since last year. Let's go see.
So we
if,
pulled it off.
My son-in-law has an issue with switching for a little bit. We'll give him the pickup truck. Can we switch?
Vehicles?
Yeah. You take the truck, I'll take the sledge. Is the heat working?
Yeah,
Okay. For now.
for now. Yeah.
For now. The heat always goes out on this thing. I promise I'll give it back in a little bit.
This is like the king of the ring, man. Oh, God. This is so amazing sitting up here.
248 hours. Wow. I have not ran this in a while.
I love plowing in the sledge. The view is insane.
Like the king of snow removal right here.
And it's just, if I had better tires, this thing would be unstoppable. I get that's a 17-foot pusher on the front of this thing. 17 foot. There's like, I've driven the full-size Komatsu WA220, the big loaders, and they don't do any better. Any better than this thing with the Arctic. That's the key, because they're using these big monster pushers that just massive that my loader couldn't pick up, and those are 15 and 17 foot pushers. The one on there has got a really short moldboard, so you can see everything, making the whole unit itself really light. And that's That's why I can put a 17-foot pusher on a little tiny loader like this. It's pretty incredible, but the tires are horrible. They're dirt tires. And you know, we've covered it in other ones. I've said the best thing you can get are snow tracks, snow tires, then dirt tires, and then dirt tracks, right? Ooh. So you can see I'm getting stuck. I gotta take smaller bites with the sledge because my tires aren't gripping on this super icy surface underneath. Okay, that's just cool looking. Danny picks out some kind of cool music, you guys. I think. I like it's different. You know what I mean? So this is not our road to plow, but we plow it because if we don't plow it, the city will plow it. No offense, city guys, but you guys don't really care where you put snow. So what you guys do is you put it right in front of all of our clean entrances. And then tomorrow, instead of sleeping, we got to come back out and clean that up. So instead, we just come in here and clean it up and hope you guys don't put your blade down as you drive through. That way, it stays just the way we like it. So that's our plan. That's the way we do it. We do plow the city road in there just so that the city guy comes in and he doesn't have to touch nothing. And that way the entire complex, all the entrances to every business is all clean. Everything's taken care of. And even the snow from the city's through street is where we want it. Because if it gets plowed onto those side boulevards, it creates a traffic hazard where the cars pulling out can't see. They're like playing peekaboo, right? In those islands right there. So that way we keep all the islands clear. We move everything to the inside. It's simple as that. So that was our night full of shenanigans, I guess you would say. That was literally just one night. Fun night. That's our video. Let me know what you think. I hope you guys just are doing amazing. Tell me how you guys are doing. Love to hear from you guys. And we will see you. Oh, hey, and you guys probably have started to notice that at least for the first hour, I make sure that every time I release a video, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm on. So if you guys got questions, boom, 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 just answer them. And I'm right there sitting there waiting to answer them for you. That's what we got. God bless. Go get them, you guys. We'll see you on another one.